With the regular season winding down, the Atlanta Braves traveled to D.C. to take on the Washington Nationals, who sent out their left-hander Dallas Keuchel, making his 32nd start of the year. And in the top half of the first, Freddie Freeman, with a man on first and one out, grounds out to second into an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. Move on to the bottom half of the second, where Jeremy Hellickson was pitching for the Braves, also making his 32nd start of the year. And in the inning, Anthony Rendon is going to go gapping into the right center field gap. He has himself a double. So Rendon, in scoring position, is going to bring up the catcher in Matt Wieters, still nobody out. And he hits one right up the middle off of Hellickson, past the diving glove of Marwin Gonzalez. Rendon scores from second base, and Wieters has an RBI single. 1-0 Nationals lead. They jump out on top. So top half of the fourth now as Freddie Freeman tries to get all of one, but it dies out right at the track as Harper's there to put it away at the wall. Then later on in the inning, Chris Davis grounds one into the hole, and Trey Turner is going to make a jump throw from the outfield grass. What a play by him. Move on to the bottom half of the fifth, still 1-0 Nats, as Colin Walsh is going to single into left field. But then the opposing pitcher, Dallas Keuchel, tries to lay down a bunt. Freeman makes a play on it, and he turns it into a 3-6-5 double play to end the inning. So still 1-0, but not when Dansby Swanson takes to the plate in the top half of the sixth as he goes oppo-poppo into the right center field seats, just barely clears the fence. Dansby Swanson's 9th ding-dong of the season ties the game at 1 here in D.C. So now we move on to the top half of the seventh. Davis trying to get the Braves on top, but instead grounds into a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. So still 1-1. Bottom half of the seventh, Rendon hits one down the third base line. Davis tries to get to it, but instead misses it, so it goes all the way up against the wall. Rendon is able to round second and head into third for a triple. So Rendon, one base away. They decide to intentionally walk Matt Wieters to set up the double play combo. And that would end Jeremy Hellickson's day, so George Kontos comes out of the pen with one out, runners on the corners. He would get Colin Walsh to strike out. Next batter up is David Lowe with 2 outs, 1-0 count, hits a line drive right at Freddie Freeman, snags it out of the air, and it's still a 1-1 game. Dylan Covey now in for the Nationals, as Aoki, with a runner on first, grounds out the short. He beats it out at first, though, so a fielder's choice. Aoki's on first. Josh Hamilton then comes on a pinch hit for the pitcher. Jacob May on to pinch run, and Hamilton ends up popping out to shallow right field, so May does not get a chance to move up. He returns back to first base. But then when Inciarte's at the plate, he proceeds to go and steal second, gets himself into scoring position with 2 outs, and Ender Inciarte, very next pitch, delivers with a single over the head of Turner, and May turns on the Jets, rounds third, heads home, and gives the Braves a 2-1 lead. Bottom half of the eighth, Harper with a chance to give him a lead, and he swings right through it. Iglesias gives him the fastball, mano-a-mano. Iglesias comes out on top. So still 2-1 Braves. Bottom half of the ninth, David Robertson on for the save, and he strikes out Matt Wieters for the final out of the ballgame as the Atlanta Braves come away with the victory here over the first place NL East team of the Washington Nationals, as the Braves improve to 94-63 and the Nationals drop to 99-59. Dansby Swanson gets player of the game honors. He was 2 for 4 on the day. He had a solo shot that tied the game in the top of the sixth. Gordon Miller 2 for 3. George Kontos gets the win. He's now 11-3 on the year. David Robertson, 46th save of the season, and Dylan Covey gets his first loss in his first appearance. He went 2 innings, 2 hits, gave up the game-winning run to Inciarte. 2-1 is your final. So with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Atlanta Braves Baseball. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.
Yo, check it, 1 for Charlie Hustle, 2 for Steady Rock, 3 for the fourth coming live, Future Shock. It's 5 dimensions, 6 senses, 7 firmaments of heaven and hell, 8 million stories to tell, 9 planets faithfully keep an orbit with the probable 10th. The universe expands length, the body of my text possess extra strength.